Now, we'd roast a lemon chicken earlier on, and we've got some leftover chuck. So,
It's too early.
what to do with it?
Tara Walker, author of Good Food, No Stress, has stayed with us. There isn't much left over, so you
I had
very
to hide
cleverly
it.
brought
Yes.
in a second.
Yeah, I did.
Let's be honest. You made your way through the first.
There are so many nice things you can do with the leftover roast chicken, but this is one of the ones I love to do myself. So Thai chicken noodle soup. Obviously, you can make it vegetarian if you use a vegetarian stock, and just because we've loads of veg going in.
Okay, well, that's good.
So I have a chicken stock cube here, and I added a little bit of the juices from my roasting dish, and because I saved a little bit of the gravy as well, you can pop that in, but it's not essential. It just adds a nice depth of flavour to it.
Chicken stock cube and just a big load of water.
Exactly, yeah. And I use these ones, I don't know the people who make it or anything like that, but I just find them lower in salt. Callow, they're called.
Other stock cubes are available.
I don't know.
Disclaimer.
I buy them at the health food shop. So.
Can I ask, it's quite clever that you're putting in chicken stock with the noodles. So should we do that anyway, just to add a bit of flavour?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I'm going to add in my veg in order of what takes the longest to cook, if you know what I mean. So I have little mini corns here. They take a little bit longer. Just stir them around a bit. And what I want to do now is get lots of flavour in there. So I have nam pla, or Thai fish sauce, which gives us a lovely kind of depth of flavour as well. And I just kind of simmering here. It's not boiling, you know.
And I put it.
I was, but I have a really big portion. Okay. Everybody was giving out about the lack of chicken,
so away,
yes. So I'm making loads now. I was
quite
ruthless.
Pungent, isn't it?
It is quite pungent.
It's not lovely fresh though. It's the balance
lovely.
between.
You say lovely. We say stinky.
Hey,
fish sauce is. Come on.
It is, but the job it does actually is umami. It provides umami, so a savoury depth of flavour. Obviously, we're not going to sit there lugging from the bottle, but when it's balanced out with the lemon or the lime, I should say, and a bit of ginger and everything,
you know, that's
yeah, exactly. So nice bit of ginger going in.
Oh, that was you.
You always say that. And don't mind him, he was admiring my perfume earlier.
Was not.
You were.
Ginger and garlic, and you can be generous with those as well. There we go.
Staples, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you can add in whatever other veg that you have. It's actually a great way. What I often do is just have a look in the bottom of the drawer of the fridge, see what we have left over. You know, if you've bits of pepper or courgette or whatever, you can put those in as well.
Scrape off the mould.
Absolutely. No. So here is our chicken, which I rescued earlier on.
There it is.
And I'm just going to pull off the meat from that. And that's really it. And I have some spinach here as well, but I love to just toss the spinach in at the very end and just let it wilt gently so that it's not overcooked.
And you wouldn't freeze the chicken broth, would you?
I wouldn't really, to be honest, no.
Especially not if you had, let's say, if you were cooking with chicken fillets that had been defrosted, you can't freeze it again anyway, can you?
Exactly. Well, if something is frozen from raw and then you cook it, you can freeze it again. That's safe to do, yeah. So if you had a raw chicken fillet out of the freezer, because you can make this.
Yeah, raw
I've given it in the recipe.
Freezer.
Yeah, cook it and then put it back in the freezer. You can do that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But the thing I would say to you is this is not particularly nice from the freezer because the noodles get very kind of, exactly. So just take all that chicken off.
If you weren't doing it with leftover chicken, could you just get a bunch of bits of chicken?
Oh, you could. No, you can poach the chicken in the recipe, which will be on the website. You can actually put raw chicken in here, poach it for maybe 5 or 10 minutes if you've sliced it down, and use that so that you can make this from scratch even if you don't have a roast chicken for dinner the night before, you know. So then my last little bit, my spinach leaves going in, and I'm just going to check because it can be a little bit bland, so you want to make sure you have plenty of flavour in there. Yeah, that's fine. I'm actually going to go with a little bit more fish sauce.
Laura's perfume, in it goes.
And a bit more lime juice, I think, as well. And then I've got coriander, and I'm just going to pop lots of coriander again for the freshness in.
I like the fact that you put so much chicken and veg into it. Sometimes I find with chicken noodle broths or any sort of a broth,
Still
it's too
hungry.
light.
Yeah. So the thing about this is you want, it's lovely, clean, fresh flavours. It's really healthy. It's actually great if you have a cold or something like that because it's quite hot and spicy with the ginger and the little bit of chilli that we're going to finish with it. But again, like you say, you need lots in it. Otherwise, you're going to be left hungry and you'll reach for a slice of toast or something,
and really
which you don't want to do.
well. Tara, only takes as long as the veggies and the noodles.
Exactly.
Is that it? Done already?
Yes. Well, have we time to leave it on longer?
You have 10 seconds.
Right, okay, so that's a no then. I'll take that as a great big no.
It's very pretty looking.
Yeah, so let's get the broth in.
Would you eat this a lot in the winter months? Make some sort of a broth
I
yourself?
make it almost every Monday for us, genuinely. Yeah, and my daughter loves it.
The roast chicken.
Yeah,
And you
it's
just
really
leave it in
tasty.
sort of a
See, I'd never
container
have that
fridge.
much leftovers from a roast chicken.
What a surprise, Tommy.
I'm a bit of a Nigella with the chicken. I get up in the middle of the night and start loving a roast
Picking.
chicken. Yeah, just leave it alone.
No, it is. I just love this. I think it's such comfort food, but yet
How lovely is
it's
that?
lovely and fresh
Ready to
as
go?
well. Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Why don't you dig in, Tommy?
Very nice.
Is it?
Good.
Very nice.
Got the
Laura,
seal
have a
of
taste.
approval. Oh, thank
Have a
you.
taste.